What's going on, everyone? Talen here, and welcome to another uniform review video. So we have the two summer uniforms, our exclusive uniforms for Future Fight here, which is going to be Iceman and Storm for this year. And Iceman is going to be our crystal cost character. And if we go back here, Storm is going to be our paywall character, or the token character, where you have to get that with real money. So yeah, let's check out Iceman first here, kind of get my initial thoughts on the uniforms. So Iceman looks like he's, I think he's just supposed to be a lifeguard, right? Because that board that he has attached to his back there is for putting a person on that's like drowning or having a cramp or not able to swim or something like that. I'm pretty sure, because that's not for any kind of activities, I don't think, besides saving lives. Yeah, so let's check out the uniform here. So what do we have? Iceman, the Krakoan summer, the Krakoan summer. Changes both of his passives, and then we have whenever a freeze effect is used, we have crit damage increased by 45%, guaranteed crit 35%, increase all attack by 40%. So that's on a lasts for 7 seconds on a 10-second cooldown. So you have 3 seconds of downtime. So that's not bad. And I'm pretty sure all of his skills should have freeze, or at least most of them. So you should be able to activate that with pretty much any skill that you use. But anyway, his tier 2 passive is going to be increased chain hit damage by 15%, skill damage by 40%, and 35% bonus damage with decreased damage received by 40%. Alright, so we've got a little bit of everything there. I cannot remember what his old passive was, so I don't know if that's a big improvement or not, but the passive looks good to me. And then we have increased cold resist by 45%, 90% chance to become immune to cold damage, and then increase cold damage by 35%. I still have no idea why he's only 90% immune to cold damage. He is literally a ice cube. He's literally made out of ice. I mean, how is cold gonna affect you at all when you are cold? I don't know, whatever. He's 90% immune. I still think he should just be immune to cold damage, but whatever. Alright, so what do we have here? We've got a stun and chill. We've got bind. Freeze. Okay, so none of those skills have freeze on it, so you would not be able to activate his uniform with that. But third skill, we have freeze. We got a 20% heal. That is fantastic. He did not have a heal before, at least not that I remember. And then we have accumulation as well. So that's 10%, 1%, so that is a 100% increase to attack. Very nice, because I do not remember him having accumulation either. So those are two very good additions to his kit there. We do have freeze on the fourth skill as well, so we can activate our uniform with that. We got super armor, okay, and then we have all defense by 20%. We've got a paralysis. We reduce the enemy's cold resist, but it's only 30%, so that's nothing too crazy. And we have damage immunity for 5 seconds. Very good. And now his sixth skill, we have freeze again. Okay, they have invincibility, even better. And then we have increase all attack, all defense by 35%, speed by 1%, and then 35% crit rate. I mean, those are some nice buffs on the skills there. I'm happy with that. So let's go ahead and hop into the skill preview and see if we have any animation changes, or if it's mainly just what's it called? Changes to the skill effects. So first skill. First skill is the same. Okay. Second skill. That looks a bit different. I think before he just had like spikes of ice come out of the ground when he did that, right? He didn't have those kind of, all those big old spiky wrecking balls, like a spiky wrecking ball or something. Third skill. Okay, third skill is different. So now he rains down some ice from the sky. Very nice. Okay, okay. Fourth skill. Okay, that's a bit different. Got the ice orb there that he throws down at the enemies. He is in an iframe, so that's good. It's hitting those guys all the way in the back too, so it has some good range to it. And now finally the fifth skill. Fifth skill is the same. Okay, so I mean, maybe a few more hits, maybe the percentages or the damage is increased. I don't know, but it is the same animation for the most part. Maybe it's got wider ring of area of effect there or something. I don't know. So yeah, those are his skills, and oh yeah, he has now got a tier 3. So with this uniform, he has a tier 3, so that's fantastic. Or not with this uniform, he has a tier 3 now that came out at the same time as the uniform here. Let's see what his tier 3 looks like. I don't think I've seen this yet. Ooh. Kind of classic Iceman there, sliding around on the ice that he makes in front of him, and nice little explosion there. Very cool. All right, so yeah, Iceman, he's looking pretty cool with this uniform. I always liked Iceman in general, so I might get him to tier 3 actually. Yeah, I'm very tempted to get Bobby here to tier 3. Because now with this uniform, because he was decent with this uniform for a while. Like when he first came out and he first had this uniform, you could get quite a few things done. So he was actually pretty strong, but he fell off very quickly. So now with this uniform having accumulation, having a heal, and now having his tier 3, he's looking a lot more tempting to kind of work on. I already have him built up and everything, but if you wanted to unlock him, he is, I think, half off now or whatever to unlock him, because he's a crystal character. So keep that in mind. He's not something that you can just get from a bioselector, or, well, maybe he's a mutant, or from one of the X gene selectors. He is a crystal cost character where you unlock him with crystals and you buy his biometrics with crystals, and that's the only way to get him. I'm going to be getting this uniform because I do want to try him out. It is a limited time uniform. I usually like to pick up these limited time uniforms if I have the crystals available. So I have some available right now, so that's why I'm going to pick this up. And I mean, we do have an all uniform sale, so I don't know who else out of these I would actually have wanted to pick up instead. I don't really see many standing out to me that I really care about getting the uniforms. So yeah, we've got the Summer Days Cable, but I have his frat boy look here, so I don't think I really need the Summer Day one. All right, so now we're going to be moving on to Storm. So Storm, like I said, is the one that you're going to have to actually spend real money to get, because they only give you 10 tokens in the mail. So you're going to have to actually buy the other 20. So that's $20 to get her. So let's see what this uniform will do for $20. So it's also the Krakoan Summer. And then it changes both of her passives. And we have increased energy attack by 10%. Increased chain hit damage by 15%. Okay, so nothing too crazy. She had the chain hit, but not the... Oh, wait, what did she have on here? Oh, yeah, that's right. Her accumulation was tied to her... tier 3, wasn't it? Because that's what Goddess Judgment was. So yeah, she had accumulation on her tier 3 that was 100% increase to attack. Interesting. So let's see if they changed where that was. I mean, I haven't played Storm in a while either, because she's fallen off quite a while ago, but I used to have a judgment on her. She does not have the judgment anymore, but this uniform is good, and I actually am tempted to pick it up. Okay, so they just put the accumulation directly onto the skill. Then I might give her the judgment back. Actually, I don't have any extra judgments, do I? I'd have to give her rage. Anyway, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. So, her tier 3 changed. So now she has shock paralysis, she always had ignore dodge. I'm pretty sure she already had, ignore defense and then ignore dodge. Interesting. Ignore defense. That's just regular ignore defense, right? That's not some kind of different version of ignore defense. Yeah, we don't really need that on there. That's kind of pointless. We have 7 seconds of invincibility. And then we have the accumulation, which is the same as it was before. Same level of accumulation. I would have preferred to see that on one of her basic skills, because... I mean, unless they made it so her tier 3 charges up faster, she's just not going to be able to take advantage of that accumulation very often. All right, so tier 2 passive, increased skill damage 50% and 50% bonus damage. Okay, so just big bonus damage, but nothing else on the passive. Interesting. So now applies to all allies. It always did before, but it was only 20% before, I think. And now it's 55% to all elements, and then 30% ignore dodge. That's a really strong passive right there that can be applied to all allies. So any elemental damage dealer can take advantage of this 55% increase to damage for them, and then a 30% ignore dodge. That's really good. Didn't she only have 20 before? Oh, it's 35. Okay, so it's higher than I thought, but still 55 and the ignore dodge. I'm a big fan of anything that gives me ignore dodge. All right, so first skill. Okay, paralysis lightning, freeze, silence, chill. All defense down by minus 60%. Okay, so that could be fine for World Boss Ultimates. And then increase all attack, all defense by 30%, speed 6%, crit rate by 30%, and 4 seconds of damage immunity. So you really need to heal. I'm hoping to see a heal on one of these skills here. Okay, and there's the heal. Perfect. But that's pretty much all you get on this skill is a 20% heal. Okay. And fifth skill? Fifth skill doesn't have much either. 4 seconds of invincibility. Huh. She just does not have much going on with her skills, does she? Like, compared to, like, any of the recent characters, she has almost nothing on her skills in terms of, like, buffs compared to other characters. I mean, her passive is really nice. I love this passive. This, they could have added so much more here. Maybe give her, what is most, she has lightning on, she has lightning, cold. They could have give her, yeah, they could have gave her lightning damage or something on here. They could have gave her actually some, well, she gets this applies to herself too, so she has to ignore dodge here. But yeah, I mean, there's so much more she could have done. And this accumulation, I do not like it being locked to her tier 3. I really think that should have been, I don't know, on her 5th skill. I don't know. I mean, let's check out the skill preview. I do like, oh, what is this? She has, oh, she has a tier 4. Okay, interesting. Like I said, I do like Storm, so I really do want her to be good. But I'm not seeing much on, so these are exactly the same. Or very close to being the same. But I think those ice, oh, now they're bigger. Okay, I was gonna say ice spikes look a lot smaller than what her skills with the other uniform. All right, 3rd skill. Okay, so that's a little different. We have the parasols flying around in the tornado there. That's funny. And then what are those? Oh, beach chairs as well. Nice. All right, so the 4th skill. So that's the same, I'm pretty sure, or close to the same. 5th skill. Okay, so 5th skill is a little bit different now. 5th skill, she used to have like a channeling ability where she'd just sit there and keep channeling like kind of small twisters or something like that. But now it's just an actual skill animation. So she throws down some ice there and it rains for a little bit, but not very long. So I remember before her skill animations lingered. It seemed like for quite a while. Now it doesn't really seem like the skills are lingering that much. Did they change the tier 3 animation at all? No, that still looks the same. And why? I thought it had SFX turned off. Anyway, and then the tier 4 is always just a buff, right? Ooh, that looks really cool. Look at that. I haven't activated everyone's tier 4 in the skill preview before to really see what it looks like. She looks really cool with all that kind of lightning and ice swirling around her. I like that animation. The animation is really cool. Okay, so that's the one you're probably going to want to. So what do we want to do? This. Okay, so you can cancel the 5th skill and still get the stuff that comes down, right? So we just get the cloud, and then, yeah, there's still those giant hail ice balls or whatever still come flying down, so that's good. So you can just do 5, 3, 4. Can you, okay, you can instant cancel 3 as well. Yeah, you can instant cancel 3. So she might not even need like a judgment or rage. It looks like you can just or maybe oh, you can cancel 3 a little early, a little too early. Okay, there it is. So you have to do a slight delay. So 354. Interesting. Yeah, so like I said, I like Storm. I'm not convinced though that this uniform really gave her enough to make her a good, like, or a very strong standalone character. I think that passive for support is really good, so she can support other elemental dealers really nicely. But in terms of her own kit, I'm not 100% convinced, but let me know if any of you have already bought this uniform, if you notice a big increase in her damage, if you notice her being able to compete with any of the other characters in the game, or if she's just very underwhelming and mainly just a support character. I'm going to wait until we get the login tokens at the end of the week, so the 10 tokens, to decide if I'm going to buy this uniform or not. I'm pretty tempted to get it just because, like I said, I like Storm. I'm a big fan of Storm, so I would like to just be able to use her in general just because I like the character, but I don't know that this uniform is really that big of an upgrade for her. I mean, I hope I'm wrong. I hope it's a big upgrade, and I'd like to try her out. So yeah, let me know in the comments below. But it looks like that's going to be it for this video here. So Bobby and Storm. Iceman looks like he did get a pretty good upgrade. I would have liked to seen a little bit more for him as well, but I do think he's actually going to be pretty strong. The issue is, like I said, he is a not paywall character, but a crystal locked character. And then Storm here, well, without this uniform, she's not great. So it's soon. I haven't seen her with this uniform yet, so I don't know how strong she's going to be, but I get the feeling she's not going to be very strong either. So I'm a little underwhelmed with these uniforms, but at the same time, I still want to get both of them just to try them out. So yeah, that's going to be it for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed, and of course I will catch you in the next one.